Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with the intro, I just wanted to show some love to my favorite team, the Bucks. Show some love to Dame, Hate it had to happen like how it happened. Cause I'm a loyal person, I wish we would have kept him. But just wanted to show some love to him. This is Dame hat, I'm saying, special edition, collector's item. Just wanted to get that out the way, show some love, cause that's the time period we in right now. If you're watching this video way in the future, just know we kind of waved Dame as the Bucks organization, and we moved in a different direction. And I hate to see it. I wish him well on his journey and his healing journey with his Achilles, but man, I wish you would have kept him. I love that you was here. I'm saying shout out to the Bucks. All right, now without any further ado, let's roll the intro. Hello, my amazing kings and queens. King Moreland here. As you know, I'm on a mission to help you unlock your full potential and become the absolute best version of yourself. Whether you're facing challenges, chasing dreams, or just looking to level up in life, you've come to the right place. Every week, we dive deep into strategies, mindset shifts, and practical tools that will transform your life from the inside out. This is your channel, your personal development channel, so you can become the powerhouses you were meant to be in the world. A channel where mediocrity isn't an option and excellence is our standard. If you're ready to join a community of passionate individuals committed to growth like yourself, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's continue this journey together. All right, so this video here is the next installment. Last week we talked about procrastination. Here's the next installment to that. So, welcome back to the channel, kings and queens. King Moreland here. If you're watching this, you're not just here to stop procrastination. You're here to dominate your goals. As you know, in the last video, we talked about breaking the cycle of procrastination. But today we talk about going to war with procrastination by taking decisive action, focus, and unstoppable action. Let's get into these 7 powerful strategies that will change your life if you apply them today. That's the key part. Making sure you apply it today and you don't wait. No procrastination. All right. So, strategy number 1, the 2-minute rule. Start small, win big. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. Most people fail because they never start to begin with. The 2-minute rule is your secret weapon against this. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. If it's a small task, just get it out the way. But for those bigger tasks, just commit to 2 minutes just to start it. If you finish it or not, doesn't matter. If you commit to 2 minutes, I promise that things will change for you. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing that you've been putting off, set a timer for 2 minutes, and just start working on it. What you'll tend to find out is it'll start with 2 minutes, and then once you get into the groove of things, you'll just keep going. And next thing you know, you've been working on it for 30 minutes, and at some point, you're going to complete that task. So just start with 2 minutes. I ask that you just commit to that. Also, if you do me a favor, just leave a comment down below and tell me that task that you've been putting off. What have you been needing to work on that you haven't worked on? I'm just curious. Put it down below. Anyways, going into step 2, strategy number 2. Action over perfection. Done is better than perfect. Perfection is fear in disguise. It's honestly something that comes from us having anxiety. A lot of times perfectionists, they look at that like it's a good thing, but being a perfectionist means that you are masking some level of anxiety that you may have. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. It's very important for you to just start something. You can make adjustments along the way, but you have to get started. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect plan. And understand that everything happens for a reason. So start messy. Start even if you're scared. Just start. Just get into it. Just start working on it. Whatever you've been putting off, just start working on it today. Take action. Because you can't edit a blank page. You can't improve something that doesn't exist. You have to at least get it down on paper. You have to at least get it started. Because once you do that, you can make adjustments along the way. Just start. Perfection is not what we're looking for. What we are looking for is action, execution. Get started. Strategy number 3, time block like a boss. You don't find time, all right? We always talk about, as soon as I find the time to do it, it's not about finding time to do it. It's about making time to do it. Time blocking protects your priorities. The things that you set out as your priorities, which we discussed in the last few videos, those are the things that you should be making time for. We all have a limited amount of time on this planet, so it's very important that you prioritize the things that matters the most. So set a timer for 30 to 60 minutes. No distractions, just you and the mission. And start getting it done. And here's a pro tip for you. This is something that I actually do. Color code your calendar. Red for deep work, maybe blue for breaks, and green for things that can lead to growth. But make sure you categorize things properly and you organize things properly. And no matter what, you just get started on it. Just start working. Take action. Strategy number 4. Visualize the win and then work backwards. If you can't see it, you won't chase it. Visualize your goal in detail, then reverse engineer the steps to get there. As you go back to episode 1, this is actually how I plan out my life. See, as you continue to watch my content, you'll find out that there is a recipe to success and that everything kind of leads to the next step, you know? So it's very important for you to visualize the work, visualize the end goal, and then start planning on how you're going to get there. That's how you map out your life, but it's also how you make sure you take action. It's also how you make sure you start whatever you've been putting off today, right this moment. So here's my mental exercise for you. Close your eyes. Picture your success. Now ask yourself, what's the next step that I can make right this very moment to get me closer to that goal? Whatever is your answer to that question, that's what you need to get started on right now. Strategy number 5, create a consequence or a reward system. We move for 2 reasons usually. It's typically pain or pleasure. Use both. Set a reward for taking action or set a consequence for slacking off and procrastinating. Here's your accountability hack. Find a friend or a family member, tell them your goal, and if you don't do it, you owe them $10. Here's the kicker. If you do it like you said you would, use that $10 you were going to give to them to treat yourself. That's something that you could do, and it's something that will keep you motivated and keep you locked in on whatever task you set out to achieve. Because now you've created a system to where there is a consequence to whether you do it or don't do it. You'll either get a reward or someone else is going to get a reward from your pockets. So, moving on to step number 6. Piggybacks on the last one. Accountability is your armor. Action sticks when someone watching or walking with you holds you accountable. Very important to have someone in your corner that will hold you accountable. This will stop you from procrastinating, or you're going to have to hear somebody nag you about it or constantly call you out for not doing what you said you were going to do. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or your personal tribe, don't go it alone. Here's a scenario for you. Even kings have consuls, even queens have advisors. So who's holding you to your greatness? If you find a friend or a partner or someone that loves you, ask them to check in on you. Ask them to call you out when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And also ask them to cheer you along the way as you continue your journey of growth. Because a good friend will call you out to hold you accountable when you're messing up, but they'll also show love when you're doing what you're supposed to do and clap for you, you know? So make sure that they are on both sides of that, because balance is key. Strategy number 7. This one is huge, and it's actually going to give us somewhat of a foreshadowing to the next video in this installment, this 3-level installment. Use the power of identity. Don't just say, I want to write. Start saying, I'm a writer. Identify who you are. Me, I am a teacher. So pretty much everything I do is in alignment with me being a teacher. It's part of the reason I made this YouTube. Not only do I want to teach kids, but I want to teach anybody who blesses me with their viewership. If you are a fan of my content or you decide that you would like to learn the different mindset shifts that we dive into on this channel, that helps me know that I'm changing the world one person at a time, because I am a teacher. And not only am I a teacher, I am a leader. These are things that I've identified it within myself. And that is why any and everything I do aligns with those messages. It aligns with those identities that I've created for myself. So it's very important that you go through that mindset shift yourself. Ask yourself, who do I need to become? And what do I need to do to become that? And then once you do that and you know exactly who you want to be, slowly but surely, you'll start taking actions that align with that person you set out to become. And that's why your identity is extremely important. All right? So it's time for some real talk. Kings and queens, procrastination isn't just about laziness. It's about fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. But you wasn't born to live in fear. You weren't born to live in fear. I'll say it a third time. You weren't born to live in fear. You were born to lead, to build an empire, to leave behind a legacy, and to inspire many people by going through the trials and tribulations that you've gone through. You'll inspire other people to keep going. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you don't let procrastination stop you and you take action. Take action. Here's the last thing I want to leave you with. It's a powerful quote. You don't need more time. There, I said it. You don't need more time. You know what you do need? You need more courage to stop waiting and to do it now. Get it done today. Take action. All right. If this video lit a fire in you, don't just watch it for entertainment purposes. Please act on it. Execute on the messages that I've given to you. Execute on the strategies that I've given you. Please. That's what it's all about. Take action. And speaking of action, I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with someone who needs the push that I just gave you. And remember, the future belongs to those who take action today. Let's grow together. All right? Let's win together. And last but not least, let's build a better tomorrow together. As always, I love you. Keep going. We're going to build a better tomorrow together. One person at a time, we will change the world. Love you all.